As Executive Vice President and General Counsel to Canada's largest bank, David Allgood is recognized as one of the most influential and innovative corporate counsel of his generation. After graduating from Queen's University, David began his career at Osler, Hoskin in Harcourt in 1974, leaving the firm to join the Royal Bank of Canada in 1998.
When David left the firm for the bank, he was at the top of his game. He was a terrific tax practitioner in Canada, but he also was very important within our firm because he was a thought leader within the firm.
David's leadership role for corporate counsel, for the general counsel group, is a huge role. It's like running one of Canada's largest law firms. And the diversity of the legal issues that they have to tackle each and every day is vast.
They have to see the big picture, yet they have to know that all the details are being taken care of. In his case, he's been really effective at developing a team of lawyers who can facilitate business getting done and at the same time work in partnership with our other colleagues in the functions to protect the enterprise.
David took a very creative approach towards a litigation file that he had at RBC, and he decided, instead of doing the traditional thing of going to one law firm for a piece of litigation, he went to 3 different experts at 3 different law firms, and he combined them into what he describes as a virtual legal team to carry out the piece of litigation. And that, as far as I know, is the first time that's ever been done in North America. The Association of Corporate Counsel is an organization that focuses on things like legal billing and alternatives billing, and really is a policy-oriented organization trying to think innovatively about the practice of law. And David's been a leader in that from the very beginning. He's been on the board. He was one of the founders of the organization here in Ontario. And he's been very focused on trying, at the end of the day, to come up with alternatives that will work better in the legal profession. And so it's a very good indication of how he thinks broadly about the legal profession.
He not only talks the talk, which is very, very easy, but he basically does walk the walk by asking the law group in the bank to liaise with outside counsel, very much from a value perspective, and I think that's important.
The 2 aspects of David's management style that really stand out are facilitation of business and protecting the enterprise.
And he's also been somebody, and I'm going back now to his platform for running for our executive committee in the 90s, who believed that efficiency and value were paramount matters for private practice to deliver to their clients. And for those who know him well today, that's going to sound familiar.
David probably has spent more time in private practice than other general counsel. However, I think that where David is different from other in-house counsel is that he not only understands and knows what goes on in private practice, but he's prepared to accommodate it.
He's very, very focused on thinking about things broadly, but not so broadly that you never actually come to a practical conclusion.
He has truly become an enterprise leader and a manager in the best sense of that word. So he's been able to manage the legal function in a way that's innovative, creative, and that includes how we work both inside the organization and how he works with counsel around the world.
David is definitely a people person, and I think that's because he's genuinely interested in other people.
I think Bloorview Hospital is a perfect example of David's caring side. The hospital focuses on kids with any number of disabilities. He's been involved for a long time with them, was on the board of the foundation, now on the board of the hospital itself. Yeah, he's very focused on his 3 kids. You know, when he first heard about this award, the first thing he said is, "Can I bring my kids?"
I see him participate with his peers on a regular basis in an active, constructive way, in a thoughtful way, and I see him participate on issues that are not just narrow legal issues. And that's where you really do see David's strengths shine when he is being stretched as a full business person.